A lot going on here in the Queen City. There's Tryon Street in uptown Charlotte, home of the Hornets. Ready to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Chicago Bulls. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
In the last few years, we've seen league-wide scoring surge in the NBA. Now, many credit years of defensive rules changes, such as limiting hand-checking on and off the ball and getting rid of contact in the paint. Now, everyone isn't pleased with these changes. Some say defense is no longer allowed, but a higher pace of play, more efficient shot selection, and lots of threes also play a role. Most fans aren't complaining. Kevin?
It sure is fun to watch, D.A. Thank you. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got the franchise. Scott is out there with Doc. Then there's Wallace, and it's Shorty in at the small forward. And for the Hornets, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. And there's Monk, then it's Bridges, and it's Graham in at the one spot. Steve, we still have players settling into the new season. When you were playing, did you typically start fast, or did it take a while for you to kind of find your rhythm?
Kevin, I think you're like this. I played 14 years. Those first 8, I got off to great starts. Those last 6, oh, Lord, that looks like it was like my feet was in the sand. But usually you get going. The best time to really get going is at the end.
Washington lays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Wallace. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
And Chicago has possession. And stolen by Zeller. Here's Bridges. Pass to Graham. And just about a minute into the first quarter. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
The pass to Doc. Bulls moving the ball around. And the 3 ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Graham. Fires from the wing. Scott pulls it in.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Graham surveying the floor. Bridges, no one around him. The Hornets rebound. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
When he gets a few of those early, look out. It gets his blood pumping, and suddenly there's nobody who can hold him.
Got a hand on it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And solid at just cutting through the defense. Give Bridges a lane, and he'll make you pay. Well, the Bulls for so long were known as a tough rebounding team. Not the case anymore.
Yeah, you think of the last time the Bulls were a playoff mainstay. Rebounding was key. Now it's a weakness of their team. Dead last in the league in creating second chance points.
And here are the Hornets now. The Bulls getting the bucket. And then Monk with the dunk.
And Monk doesn't fool around when he's driving. He's got room to go up for the finish there, and he just lifts off with power.
Zeller with the double team. Here's Doc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Graham, and it's sent back by Wallace. And he's able to get it back. Basket counts. Bulls trail by 3. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Bridges passes to Washington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of this game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
That free throw good from Washington. Terry Rozier's checked in for Malik Monk. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Wallace. Passes it to the franchise. Inside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Zeller. Good season for him last year. He averaged about 10 points a game last year. 6 rebounds and 2 assists. And no secret, he can score the ball. Number 1 on the team last year.
He loves being the go-to guy. You can see it in his swagger. And boy, he sure lit it up last season.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Here's Washington. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. At the defensive end, who are the best players in the league at selling a charge call?
I would say Kevin Kyle Lowry's one of my favorites. Marcus Smart, P.J. Tucker. Those are the guys that come to mind that do it well. They take charges and also they sell it.
Yeah, Tucker in particular, and I love Lowry, but he'll take it, and you know it hurts, but he takes it every game and multiple times a game, right? I mean, wow.
Yes, indeed.
.158 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to the franchise. Wallace left side. And they get it. It's deflected. Now, here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the energy and athleticism of Bridges is off the charts. He is a tough cover for the defense.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
That free throw missing. We were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now. The quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Bulls trail by 10. Here's Shorty. Goes back up. Scott. There's the pass to Doc. Tries it from 19. Bridges with the board. Hornets have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. A floater. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got his third basket of the night right there.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's Walls. Offensive rebound. Scott. Wallace right side. Over Zeller. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Scott.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got his second basket of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Graham doesn't go for him. Nice D from Scott.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Graham. He's got 6. The Hornets have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Here's Scott. From down in the low post, it goes. Scott's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls. Here's Rozier, and he banks in the layup. Rozier's got 7 points.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Hornets have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Bulls trailed by 11. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Terry Rozier is out there with Batum. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Gomez. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. To the paint. Scott again. Turn on Gomez. On the wing, Batum. Clock at 6. Drops one in from the wing. Batum's got his first bucket of the night.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Doc. Passes it to Walls. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The kick out to Rozier. Oh, good on the triple. Bulls trail by 11. Doc the pass to Wallace. Here is Doc. Biombo with the block. Batum with the three. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. To the inside. And finished off by Scott.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Rozier kicks to Biombo. Back to Rozier. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Pass to Doc. Hits the jumper in space. Doc's got 5 points so far.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now, here's Rozier. He's covered closely. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Scott, and finished off by Scott.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Stolen. It's 2-on-1. Wallace the pass to Shorty. Rozier with the steal. And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands. That's his first foul. And the Hornets making a change here. Monk's checked in. The franchise is checked in for Chicago. Charlotte leading by 7. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Knocks it loose. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Walls. And he caps off the fast break. Monster slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Biombo, that one doesn't go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Rozier kicks to Hernan Gomez. Here's the floater, and he lays it up and in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Wallace right side to the left side wing. The dude passes to the franchise. Here's the dude. Lets it go with the 3. And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
How can we forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Baddest ones checked in for Chicago. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the second quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
You know, Steve, the 2018 rookie class really burst out onto the scene. What has impressed you most about that group?
I think a couple things, Kevin. First of all, they're very talented. They handle themselves extremely well off the court. But most of those guys were able to last through the rookie wall and play pretty much 75 to 82 games.
Yeah, really put their fingerprints on their team, didn't they?
They did, and a lot of those guys are leaders.
A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Porter kicks to Wallace. And the pass to Woods. Deep. It's Biombo with the rebound.
something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Martin dishes to Graham. And he makes good on the layup. Graham's got 8 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Shorty the pass to Porter. Here's Shorty. Wallace trying to break free. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Shorty.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Here's Zeller. No good on the fadeaway. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Wallace, good.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
Hornets leading by 3. 32 seconds left in the first half. To the middle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Zeller's got his second bucket. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Porter passes the wall. A three-pointer off the mark. Now, here's Monk. He's guarded closely. In the corner, it's Martin. With 1 on the clock. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Things were going Charlotte's way from the beginning. They led by as many as 12 points, fueled by tough defense and great offense. After a well-executed first quarter, they held the lead by 11. Going through the second quarter, they started to look a bit fatigued, but played well enough to enjoy a 5-point cushion here at the half. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy. And then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, they need to turn the heat up on D. Too often we saw them back on their heel, not dictating the pace. They allowed a shooting percentage in the high 50s. Remind me of my free throw percentage, the high 50s. Come on, guys.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Cool hands really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Here's Wallace. So the Bulls 5 right now. The dude out there with Big Dog. Then it's Shorty. Then there's baddest one. And it's Wallace in at the center position. Hornets leading by 5. Here's Bridges. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Woods the pass the wall. And it's blocked. Bridges dishes to Graham. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on baddest one. That's his first foul. Pass to Monk. And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands. That'll be his second foul of the game. And there is Graham. 8 points for him. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Washington, that's good. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Feeds to Wallace and stolen by Zeller. And it's Shorty with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now Graham. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Bulls trail by 9. Here's Big Dog. Makes it off the glass.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple. His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Count it.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Swiped it away. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Wallace. The Hornets pull it in. Zeller's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Some changes for Charlotte. Hernan Gomez comes in for Zeller. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Monk. The Bulls also changing it up. The franchise is checked in for Big Dog. Scott comes in for baddest one. And it's Doc in for Shorty. Rozier with the ball. He's got 9. Here's Bridges. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. A rebound by Washington.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bulls trail by 7. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Hornets. Satoransky's checked in for the Bulls. Last season, the NBA expanded the three-point shootout contest to 10 contestants at All-Star Weekend. Smitty, do you ever wish that you'd had another shot at it?
Yes, indeed, Kevin. I didn't shoot it as well as I wanted to in that contest. Whether they added 10 or more or 20 players, I just wish I had another shot. But it's over, and now I can dream about it.
Just 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get a shot at it. Here's Hernan Gomez, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Hornets have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Satoransky. Over Rozier. And the Bulls with another miss.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Down low. Banked in off the glass. Doc's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
A moment here to see the numbers for Rozier. Last season's performance for him. averaged about 9 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Martin's checked in for Miles Bridges. And a change for the Bulls. Porter's checked in for the Dude.
Just a little too aggressive. His 5th foul of the night. Expect them to go right at him to try to pick up number 6.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 9 at the line. That free throw good from Washington. Second free throw, no good. Bulls trail by 6. Scott the pass to Doc. Outside Porter. Puts up a 3. Scott can't get it to go. Hornets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Batum inside the three-point line. Rebound by the Bulls.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Pass to the franchise. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Both good from the line that time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Hornets leading by 4. Rozier kicks to Hernan Gomez. Batum with the bounce pass. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Hornets have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. Yambo, he's checked in for Washington. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Doc the pass to Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's the franchise. Good work defensively by Martin. Charlotte shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there.
Attack mode right there. He plays bigger than his size.
Satoransky the pass to Doc. And it's good, 2 points. Doc's got 4 this quarter.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. They get the rebound. Bulls trail by 4. The shot by Satoransky, no good.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And the Hornets making a change here. Monk's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Shorty, he's checked in for Satoransky. Hornets leading by 4. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Monk for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Monk's got his second bucket of the night.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
Biombo with the block. And he recovers it. Here's the franchise. Knocks down the 3 ball. The franchise has got 10 points in the game.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Hornets ahead, up 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And here are the Hornets now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. Inside, Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And they get it back. And there's the pass to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. The dish to Biombo. Over Porter. Chicago grabs the miss.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
He gets that one. And that's 11 points for Doc.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Inside, here's the franchise. Marvelous lead, and he throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And it's the machine with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hornets making a change here. Graham's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Wallace is checked in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Graham. A second chance effort. Chalk up 2 there. Biombo's got his first 2 points.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Passes to the franchise. The kick out to Scott. Here is Doc. Graham defending. That puts them in the lead. 14 points for Doc.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Biombo. The shot off that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Shorty to the paint and stolen by Zeller. 4-on-3 break. Monk, no one around him. Rebound by Wallace. Chicago leading. Here's the franchise. Wallace inside. Misses from close range. For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Scott. And the Bulls with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Graham. And again, the Hornets missing.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And he drops it in from the low post. Shorty's got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago. And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Charlotte calls timeout. Dodd with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Shorty.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Washington comes in for Biombo, and it's Bridges in for Martin. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. I was able to catch the message James Borrego gave to his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. We're going to make a move It's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it, Kevin.
Pass to Shorty. To the wing on the left. Here's Big Dog. Graham defending. The pass to Shorty. For three. Monk grabs the board. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Bridges passes to Monk. There's the steal. Here's Walls. And the shot goes down. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's off as well, so he misses both. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here's Monk. Defense is right there. Lets it go from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Doc's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 2. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. One's checked in for Doc. Here's baddest one. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
To the inside, Bridges. And it's Chicago with the rebound. The Dude's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's stolen by Monk. Passes it to Bridges. Here's Graham. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Shorty the pass to Woods. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Walls. And again, Chicago. No good. And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Now we'll go to the line for 2.
And that is a big loss for this team. This game's still in the balance, and he's someone they always want in there at crunch time.
Bulls making a switch here. Scott's checked in. Chicago with the ball. It's a one-point game. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
They grab their own miss. Pass the wall. Second shot opportunity. It's stolen by Monk. 3 on 3. Knocked loose. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock to take the lead. Good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
So for the Bulls, Wallace comes in for Big Dog, and it's docked in for baddest one. Here's Wallace. Fires top of the key. Here's Scott. Off with the layup. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So it gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.